Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa. I'm a licensed etiquette consultant and I'm here for all your etiquette needs, for your etiquette journey. So this is just a follow-up to the series I started about the job search. So today I'm going to talk about the job interview, which is the most important part, to get this job. So the face-to-face with the employer. And remember, this is your chance to show your people skills, to show your excitement, to show what you know. This is your opportunity to boast a little bit about yourself. So that's so important. But to keep the smiling, keep yourself joyful, just, be there, be present at this interview because they are judging you. If you're worried about being judged, this is the day you will be judged, okay, on everything. Your appearance, your speech, how you sit, how you present yourself, how you answer questions. This is the day. So, interview behavior. Your interview behavior is so important because the interviewer is watching everything you do. They're watching if you're going to be flipping your hair. They're watching if you are looking at your watch. They're watching for everything. So the interview behavior for you will be this. You have to make sure dress for the interview. Know the company, know the information before you go. And to even if you're not sure how to dress for the interview, you can always call the office and ask what's the dress code for that office. But normally it would be best for a man to have a suit, and for a woman to have, she can do her pantsuit or she can do a skirt and a blazer, small heels. But the most important thing right now is to make sure that you do not come across too flashy, or don't wear an outfit that is too flamboyant that someone will say, wow, your outfit is nice, or wow, that's bright, or wow, that's a lot of flowers. So you want to make sure that your interview outfit is formal in a way, but not too flashy, okay? So that's most important. So your interview behavior is so important. You're trying to nail the job. You're trying to fit in. The interviewer is looking at you to see if you fit into the office or fit into the company. So you want to make sure you fit into it. And it would be good too also for you just to do some background information about the job, or even go there and walk around and see how the people are dressing, because in some jobs it's very casual. They wear jeans and t-shirts and sneakers. Some jobs they are, dressed on Fridays. So, you just have to make sure you get a feel of the job. The next thing is your ability to answer the questions. That is so important. How you answer the question is so important because you want to come across very confident. You want to come across like, I know, most of this information. You don't want to come across cocky, but come across confident that you're able to answer the questions. Whatever questions come upon you, you already have some answers, especially if they ask you things about the company itself. It's best to know a little bit about that. I hate to tell you that, but job candidates have been scratched off the job just for little silly things as having their phone in their hand or their phone start ringing. So little mishaps such as not being able to answer the question completely. Little mishaps like the phone ringing or you looking at your watch will have your resume tossed to the garbage. So it does mean, and it does show you that little can take the job or still an opportunity for you to have this job. So it's very important that you will be present at this interview. The next important thing is to be on time. Be on time. That's so important. I always usually give myself 15 minutes time to get there. So I'll be there. So say if my appointment's at 9 o'clock, I will get there at 8:45, sitting there, being present, being ready, meet the receptionist, meet the people that's at the office and let them know I'm there. I always give myself time when I leave my home, just because, I don't know where I'm going. This is a new place for me. So give myself time for traffic problems because you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot on the first day by not being on time, because that's an easy way for employees to just toss your resume to the garbage because you're not there on time. So that's important. Just make sure you give yourself enough time. Plan the night before your outfit, have everything ironed out. Have your resume in your in the folder or in your attache case or whatever you're going to bring with you. But just make sure you plan everything out the night before, so you're not rustling around in the morning trying to find an outfit. Have everything planned out, because this is important. Like the most important time that you put into things, it will pan out for you, I feel. Like if you prepare for it, chances are that you're going to get it. So I just say that's most important. So be on time. A lot of employers say people lose the job. They might be perfect in the interview, but the lateness sent their resume to the garbage can, to the bucket. So looks do count. Looks do count. So what we're saying here is that whatever you're wearing, whatever you prepare to wear for that day, make sure that it's not too tight. Something like for women, the dress is not too tight, or too revealing of your body part. You want to make sure that you come across as professional. You want to make sure you come across as smart, intelligent. You don't want to come across as, I'm using my body, I'm using, my figure to try to help me get this job. They are definitely listening to what you're saying to try to get this job. So it's important that you look the part. Look the part. Be professional. Be classy. The best way to go is classy all the time. Professional, classy all the time. That's the best way to do this. Let's talk about jewelry and accent pieces. For women, a stud in the ear. I wouldn't wear a big hoop earring. I wouldn't wear gawky necklaces, clingy or clunky bracelets. One nice piece of ring if you must. But you want to be very understated. You don't want to be overstated at this point at the interview. You want to come across as someone who is reliable, who is present, who they can trust, who they can rely on. You want to come across as that person, okay? So as far as jewelry, I'm thinking about also if you have a tattoo, on your hand or on your body part, try to cover it up, because, once you get the job, you could, who cares at that point? But during the job, because you might have a job interviewer who might feel, a way about tattoos, So I don't want you to shoot yourself in the foot again by just coming across with, a tattoo, with a tattoo showing. If you cannot hide it, put it with makeup just until you get the job. And then once you get the job, it's too bad. Too bad for them. Because it's not about your tattoo. It's really about what you know and how you can do the job, right? The next thing about is nose piercing and things like that, or, for the job interview, I would just take the nose pierce out. I know it's a statement piece, and, sometimes it's, we think we look really great with it, but for the job interview, I would take that nose ring out or the nose earring out of my nose for the interview. To groom. Make sure that you are taking, that you're smelling good, but not too overpowering. The cologne that you use, men, just a nice scent, but not that overpowering. And girls, ladies, when we go out and for our perfume, we make sure the perfume is not so overpowering that it's stinking up the place. So, when you groom, your nails are right, you're making sure your face is done. Ladies, men, making sure that, you don't have nose hairs coming out, or, ear hair coming out your ears. You just want to come across very well done, just done. So, grooming is so important at this time. You want to you want to sit across that table and look marvelous and alert. And 5 easy steps to remember interview. So first one is be on time. We talked about that, right? Be on time. That's so important. Making sure. Basically, what they say is almost impossible for you to recover in a job interview if you come in late. It's impossible for you to recover that interview. They have to give you the interview, but it's over for you. Appropriately, we talked about that. Right? Dress appropriately. This is 5. Be prepared. That means be prepared with questions that you want to ask the interviewer. Be prepared for questions about the company. Be prepared to talk a little bit about yourself. And this is a time for you to boast a little bit and brag a little bit about your experiences and how what can you bring to the table? What can you bring to the office? Confident. We talked about that, being very confident, smiling a lot, looking at the interviewer in the eye, because the worst thing you can do is start looking, around, darting your eyes back and forth, because once you start moving your eyes, the people think you're a liar, or you can't be trusted. So I want you to think about that, like, keep your eyes focused on the person, and be cheerful, be there, be present in the interview. That's so appreciation. They want you to show your appreciation. Show your appreciation because they didn't have to interview you. They didn't have to give you this opportunity. So you want to always be thankful for that. You want to show your appreciation. Shaking the hand. After you finish the interview, you always say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. If you like to, after the interview, most people send them like an email and say thank you for the interview. Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. That would be nice too. So some people do that, and traditionally people will send a thank you note for that. But within 24 hours, make sure you let the interviewer know that you appreciate their time and consideration for the interview. You want to come across warm, you want to come across friendly, and you want to come across confident. That's important. Do's and don'ts right now. Do's and don'ts. Here's a do's and don't. Do and practice answering questions. Get in the mirror and practice how you look when you speak. Get in the mirror and look and practice your answers, slowing down your speed. Do sit up straight in your chair. If you're, a lady, cross your legs at the ankle. You'll try to have a great posture at this time. All right. Be enthusiastic during the whole interview. Be happy, be cheerful, be excited. Feel yourself at that office already. Okay. And do ask questions. Most people don't ask questions. Sometimes they say, oh, do you have any questions for me? Absolutely. Have a lot of questions for them. So, ask questions like, what, is there opportunity for growth here? Where, if I take the entry level position, what's the next step? If, just ask different questions of interest, of your interest. Is there, I wouldn't talk about money yet. I will let the interviewer talk about money, because that's like a don't. But, just talk about, growth things that, if you want to grow in this company, looking for different positions and things like that, and how, what's the requirements and what's the steps for moving on to other level jobs in the company. Do turn off your cell phone. Right? Some people get thrown out, their resume get thrown out right after they leave because their cell phone ring. So just shut it off for the interview and then shut it back on when you come out of it. Best thing to do, just shut it off, because you really don't need the distraction of that in the interview. Don't do anything distracting like chewing gum, tapping your knee with your fingers, like drumming on the table, because some people get really nervous at interviews and start tapping, shaking their leg, things like that. So just try not to do anything that's distracting to the interviewer, that shows that you're nervous or anything. Just breathe, count to yourself in your head and to yourself, and calm down, and then continue with the interview. All right. And number one, and the last, I repeat, do not criticize your last employer. Do not criticize your last boss, because what they're going to do is feel like if something happened with you guys at this job, if you get this job, then you're going to criticize them to the next employer. So the last thing you do is just say, it was a great opportunity for me, but I was looking for ways of growing, and I didn't feel I could grow there. Never say that the boss and I never getting along, I couldn't stand my supervisor and things like that. But just say, just make it short and sweet. It's something like, I was looking for areas of growth, and I didn't feel I can grow at that company any longer. So I decided to seek other companies. So I hope that was helpful to you. I hope that, you can use this information. Please give me some comments down at the bottom. if you like what I'm talking about, if it's something that you want me to talk about at another video, just let me know. I'm excited to hear from you. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. Let your friends know about me. I'll try to get a video out every Friday, but sometimes if not, then most likely next Friday. But I am excited to do this work, and I'm excited to get to know you guys more better. So talk back to me, comment, and let me know what you think. All right. And what I always say, mind your manners. Have a great day. Bye-bye.